All right, guys, I just left Academy, got stocked up on some new crappie baits, and all I'm gonna throw today is this sweet new bait that I just found. They're new apparently. I'm gonna show you what these things are, and I think they're gonna be killer crappie baits. Look at that little thing. It's called a slab hunter. Just a perfect little swim bait, but it's got an interesting tail, and it just flutters in the water. It doesn't necessarily swim back and forth. But it's a little bit bigger than those regular crappie baits that I use. A little bit bigger than the hula grub. A little bit better profile, a little bit more water displacement. It's got this rib belly. I'm excited about this. Shame they kind of came out as the crappie spawn was ending. Today, fish are probably still spawning, but we're starting to edge towards the end of spring into early summer, and at that point I definitely stopped catching so many crappie. I still get some big ones, but they're a lot harder to catch, and I really only catch them as the sun is going down. But today we're gonna try it, see if we can't find some big crappie. I got that slab hunter rigged up on my 1/32 ounce jig head slab slasher hook. With that hook, I rarely lose those crappie. We're gonna cast this out here around shallow structure, try and find some big crappie. Thank you guys for watching. There we go, guys. Ooh. I don't know what that is just yet. If it's crappie, it's real big. Man, what is that thing? That is a gigantic crappie. Oh my gosh, guys. That thing is huge. Oh, come here. Come on, yes. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at the size of that crappie. That is a massive crappie. Holy smokes, guys. That is a stud of a crappie. I thought that was a bass for quite a while. I've never caught a crappie so big it had bug eyes. Sometimes you catch huge bass with bug eyes, but that crappie has got bug eyes. That is nuts. I thought it was a bass, man, the way it was pulling. That new little bait, that's awesome. First fish on that new bait. Get that monster out of here. Golly, what a giant. Gonna see if there's any around this one. I know there's gonna be some around that one, but maybe I can pull a bass or something off of here. Have a beautiful new perch here. All right, let's try and skip our bait. Not where I wanted it, but we'll still probably get bit there. There we go. Come on. There's one. Yes. Took us long enough. We might have a bass on or a massive crappie. Get up here. Bass. Sometimes as the crappie kind of fade off and they go a little bit deeper after they're done spawning, I start catching a lot more of these and a lot fewer crappie, which sucks. There we go, big crappie. Heck yes. Big crappie. There's still a couple down there. Dang, that's a stud. Come on, let's go. Oh, man. Look at that one, guys. Not much for numbers for crappie today, but at least the ones we're catching are big. God, they're all gone. There we go, guys. Ah, stinking little bass. Alright guys, sun's setting on our day out here. I know it was a pretty short video, and honestly, never would have made this video if I did not catch that giant crappie right off the bat. That thing was huge. I cannot believe the size of that crappie. When I set the hook into it, it just shook its head, just like a bass. Just sat there and head shakes, just like what a big bass does. I thought for sure it was like a 3-4 pound bass. Nope, massive crappie. We only got a couple crappie, but I think that's because, you know, the spawn is phasing out. Those fish are starting to move back to deep water. They're done spawning and they're just going to go off to deep water and recover. And honestly, I'm going to have a harder time catching crappie from now on. I'm not saying the spawn is done everywhere, but in this pond, it's obviously phasing out. You know, I was here 3 weeks ago when I caught 30-40 crappie. Today, I think we only caught, what, 2 or 3, but one of them was one of the larger crappies I've seen pulled out of here. The slab hunter, that's what that bait is. Worked incredibly well. You can see how that tail would just have a bunch of action, and when you pull this thing through the water, it shimmies on the way down. It might be a part of that tail doing that, but it shimmies down. Those fish smack it on the fall. Awesome day out here, awesome night out here. It is kind of sad that the crappie spawn is phasing out, but we got some good fish. We had an insane spring catching those crappie. Crappie video is still going to happen, but they probably will not be as frequent as they have been. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely learned something about using this bait. Hope you guys did too.